If you look at the search engine data, searches for the term revenue operations have doubled over the past couple years. Revenue operations is hot as a term, it's hot as a function inside of more and more businesses. And so to understand revenue operations, search for my other videos, Revenue Operations Explained and What is Revenue Operations, to get a better understanding of it. What I want to talk about today is should the revenue operations team, should the revenue operations specialists in your company have a seat at the management table? Hi, everybody. I'm Josh from Pipeline Ops. Earlier in my career, I worked in the community management software arena. We had online community software, and so we dealt with community managers, user group managers, customer community managers, member community managers all the time. And community managers were so good at what they did, and it's actually grown in importance as a marketing strategy since I exited that industry. But community managers wanted more clout in the organization. They wanted a seat at the executive table, at the management table, to be able to make decisions, because there was no question getting feedback from your community, being able to disseminate information to your community, being able to keep your customers engaged or prospects engaged or members engaged was the fuel behind much of your business's growth. So, but they wanted to get a seat at the management table, and they never did. But it went on, and the people who were pushing for it were the community managers themselves. The same thing's going on in the revenue operations world right now. There's a big push among revenue operations specialists and consultants and software providers to have revenue operations have a seat at the management table. It still doesn't make sense. In the same way that community management, community engagement is the fuel behind business growth and getting your message heard and spread, revenue operations is the fuel behind having your business operate smoothly and being able to make accurate decisions based on data that you trust and have processes that people can follow. It's not a strategic business growth function. It's more of a tactical business growth structure. Now I'm going to share with you kind of what might be an unpopular opinion among the revenue operations, the RevOps community, and that is that revenue operations should not have a seat at the management table. They are not business strategists. They are system strategists and data strategists and adoption strategists, but they're not business strategists. They need to be the people standing behind the business strategists at the management table who can fully internalize what the business strategy is, come up with a plan to execute it across all departments and all systems from a system and data perspective and process and adoption perspective. But they don't need to be the ones making the decision. They need to understand what the decision is. They need to give feedback. A lot of times they're the crystal ball in the organization that says, hey, if you guys make this part of the decision, then it's going to cause problems in 9 months when this other thing happens, or it's not going to play well with one of our existing systems. So after the business decisions and the business strategy is laid out, which isn't done by the revenue operations team, then they need to turn to the revenue operations team and say, does this make sense to you? Give us the thumbs up, adjust it, tweak it, make recommendations. But they don't need to be in the room at the table making the decisions for how to steer your business and how to grow your business. So the bottom line is no business strategy gets approved or executed without the revenue operations team, but they're not the people developing the business strategy. When my company works with other companies and we are their revenue operations arm, we upfront tell them it is your strategy, it is your company. You make the decisions, and we review them, we make recommendations, and we ultimately make sure that they come to fruition.